Hey guys, what's up? Chris from East Nation Outdoors. You guys met Alec yesterday. He made his first video on the Ambassador review. I'm actually making this episode right here, kind of a little series on different catfish rigs you can use. This is a Carolina rig. This rig is really good for your rivers. You can actually use this in any body of water. It's one of my favorite rigs to use, especially for channel cat and flathead. Um, Now, there is some main components you're going to have. Obviously, you're going to have a hook, a sinker, you're going to have line, and you're going to have a swivel. Without the swivel, the rig isn't going to work. You have to have the swivel. That's the main key of it. And it's actually one of my favorite rigs. I actually use it for bass fishing too, if I'm using soft plastics like lizards and stuff like that. So, like I said, but this is for catfish as an episode. So if you guys like this episode, make sure you guys give me some feedback on it. Let me know if you like it, if you want me to keep doing these, if they're helping you, because I noticed sometimes I'll be on the internet and I will look for videos of tutorials of how to do different rigs, and they're not in depth. They don't show you how to do it, and it gets a pain, and it wasted my time watching it. So I'm going to show you guys my rig real fast of what I use for catfishing. I like to catch pretty big catfish. This is more of my river rig right here, or lake. For a pond, I would be using probably about a 6-foot or a 7-foot, like a medium heavy rod, and then like a really low profile reel. I don't really like having these big reels on small ponds. But for this case, we're going to show you. This is a Ambassador 6000. Was it the STX? This is the new version. I got it for about $126, and I got it. Actually, my father bought it for me because of the good work I've been doing and stuff like that with some stuff on our property and whatever. And so yeah, so this is a really good reel. What is that? What ratio is it? It's a 5-to-9 ratio. Your ratio. It's a pretty big reel. I mean, it's not monsterish, but it's perfect for me. I love it, and it just gives you that nice feel when you're reeling in a fish. On the rod is a 7-foot, Ugly Stick Tiger edition from Ugly Stick. It's a medium heavy action. It's a good rod. It has a really good feel. It's got a pretty big grip, as you can see, but I like being able to launch my bait out there. I can't really fit it in the camera. I'm using my iMac because my phone is dead. So yeah, it's a great rod and reel combo. I haven't actually got the chance to use this rod yet. I know it's a good rod though, because I've had Ugly Sticks in the past for catfishing and I love them. For bass fishing, not so much. They're not. I like spending some more money on that. But so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into the rig. This isn't gonna be a very, very long video, but I just want to show you guys how I do it and the way you should do it if you want to catch some fish. How I catch my fish, and I got pictures of the fish I've caught using this rig. First thing I'm going to show you guys real fast is I already actually pre-rigged the leader up. This is 50-pound test monofilament, Berkeley triline, whatever some people call it different. And then you have your barrel swivel, you have your leader, and then you have your 6/0 hook. Circle hooks are better for your live bait and your cut bait. These are good for chicken livers. You can use these for cut bait. Flathead, use your circle hook. I use these for channel. You can still hook a flathead with these. I mean, I've caught some flathead with them, but not that many. Like I said, these are good for chicken liver if you know how to rig them right. You can use pantyhose too. I'll show you guys. That's a little trick you can do. I use pantyhose. Sounds a little weird, I know, but you can actually put your chicken livers in a pantyhose, tie them up, and then attach them to your hook, and the catfish still hit it the same. So it's excuse me, it's a great little rig to use. Like I said, the components you're gonna need is a hook, a swivel, a leader, and you're gonna need a sinker if I didn't say that already. For lake and pond, still water, I don't like to go with a crazy big sinker. I have a 1.5 ounce egg sinker. This is what I like. If you're using a river, I suggest a no-roll sinker. My accent kind of gets in it. And I probably would suggest more than a 3 ounce. So I'd go with like a 3 to 8 ounce, because I mean, you got a big current like Ohio River. You're going to need it to be planted. You don't want your bait moving. That's not the way the Carolina rig works. So you're gonna have to go ahead and you have your main line. This is, I think, like, I'm gonna say like 80-pound braid test, and the reason I have this much line is because I like having that extra security, knowing that if I was to get snagged or were to get snagged, I have that extra security, knowing that I have a very high chance of getting it out. When I spend my money on this, I like to know that I get what I'm getting out of it and be able to keep my money. We all make mistakes fishing, and we all cast into bad spots in ponds and lakes and stuff. You just don't have a depth finder when you're shore fishing, and a fish finder and all that, so you can't see your structure. That's submerged, really. So, like I said, I have like a 80-pound braid test line, spider wire. So, first thing you want to do is, this is your main line. This is my main line connecting to my reel. Is you want to thread your sinker on your line. So just like that. So you can see right there is the end, that goes to my reel. And you want to attach your main line to one end of your barrel swivel. This is a 3-way swivel, guys. You probably already noticed this. I messed up like an idiot and I bought the 3-way by accident, which it doesn't really make that big of a difference, but I suggest buying the 2 ways, which look just like that. They look no different, really. But anyway, you just want to tie that on. And you can use a cinch knot. That's my favorite. It really gives a good, tough lock on there. Let's see. Fly fishing, I actually use a double surgeon's knot. And that's my favorite knot for fly fishing. I never really tried it out on catfish because that's more of connecting 2 lines together without a swivel. So maybe one day we'll see if we can find a rig like that. So after you connect your line, you want to go ahead and trim off your little tag ends you have after you tied your knot. And don't be scared to use your line, guys. That's what it's there for. You're supposed to use your line. So don't be scared of trying to tie the littlest knot you can. Make that knot on there tight so you know you're not going to lose anything. I already pre-rigged this, but anyway, you're going to have your just normal swivel after you tie your main line onto that. You can buy sinker bumpers. They're like little, by Team Catfish. They're like little yellow, I'll explain, like little circular rubber parts, and they just go on after you put on your sinker, and this just protects it from when it's bumping your barrel swivel. It's not gonna break your line. I've never had that problem happen yet, but I'm sure it does happen. Otherwise, I wouldn't make them. But if you do see those, spend the extra dollars and grab you a pack of 20 of them. I mean, they're really, I'm sure they're really good for extra security on that. You know, I like having that. And after that, you want to go ahead and add your monofilament, which I said was 50, 60 pound. And you just want to add that on the other end. And then after that, you're going to follow down. I did about 1.5 feet of mono. And then I have, like I said, the 6/0 hook, which is attached on with a cinch knot. This is the rig. You have your line, barrel swivel, your mono, and then your hook. So basically what happens is when you cast out, let's say you're casting out to a lake, your sinker is automatically going to go boom, it's going to sink, and then your bait's going to trail right down, and it's just going to lay down. So it's basically just going to look like this, laying right there. I love this rig because there's so many different things you can do with it, but it's so efficient and it's so effective. I mean, I've caught so many catfish and carp, even carp using this rig. I mean, it's just a great rig. So if you're, if you're a first-time catfisherman, I should say, if you're taking your kid out or something, I suggest using just buying your cheap little rig, a little Zebco. You don't need 80-pound braid to catch channel cat in a pond. Probably about 15, probably about 12 pound. You don't need that much. Just 12-pound line. You don't need net braid. And you just get like a couple split shots, a little hook, and a bobber, and some night crawlers. And that's a good way to start out. That's how I started out with my grandfather. That's how he taught me. And then over the years, I started learning different techniques from my dad, chicken liver, and then I started learning cut bait from different friends, and then I started catching bigger fish. So you just got to start slowly. So yeah, that's your rig. Very efficient, very effective. That's like I said. So I hope you guys like this video. Tell me if you like it. I know it's not the best video. The background, I know it sucks. I'm actually going to get our basement redone. My phone's dead, so I couldn't video record on my phone. I actually just had to do it on here on my iMac. So it shouldn't make that big of a difference. So maybe in a couple months I'll redo this, and if I can get a better quality, I'll order my new camera. So yeah, make sure you guys are looking out for videos. I might be uploading another video today. Today is Sunday. And I think Alec is actually going to be making a video too. I don't know what of, but he said he might be making one. So yeah, hope you guys stay safe and you guys are catching some big fish with this rig. I hope this helped you, and if it did help you, make sure you comment and drop a sub. It really helps us out, and we love making these videos for you guys and entertaining you guys. We appreciate your guys' views. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.